Hello, and welcome back. So I've decided, if you haven't figured out by now, to do the series as a number of separate videos, and so mainly because they're longer, they turned out being longer than I thought they would, and I'd like people to be able to find the video they're looking for. So that being said, we are now here in the Mandatory Fun Zone, Part 2, and once I get the screen cleared up for you here, and all of our fancy things turned off so that we can just see the level. This is the first level I think that really has any major sort of Easter eggs or anything in it. This level was also built by Rolly, and then it was later cleaned up by me with the hallways made, nice and wide and all of that kind of fun stuff. And I built on this beginning early room. I rebuilt the arcade. And so the story of this level is that you're going in with your your heroes, and you're going to go save everyone basically by distracting the zombies. And so you're going to see if they like video games, or you're going to see if they like the Amazing Head, the magician with his magiciness. So down here we've got, to start our walkthrough, we've got the safe room, and I'm going to see if you guys can find before the end of the video the Easter egg. So you start out here. Actually, there's sort of two Easter eggs. Anyway, more on that in a minute. So you start out in the safe room. You can see here we got the elevator room from the previous room. You head on out and down the hallway here, past the front of this electronics store. Well, actually, it was an electronics store, and it's got kind of changed. It's got some extra furniture and stuff in there now. And then you come on down, and you can optionally come down to here with the gift box. And then you could come on up into, although you have to come through here, through the clothing store, out into the hallway. If you try to get this gift box, there's actually a collapsing floor there, and you can't. Down into this clearing where you can fight for a while. There's a hidden chicken over here for one of the goals. You come on up. Again, another collapsing floor here prevents you from getting that gift box into the arcade, where you're introduced to the burglar. Once you defeat the burglar, you can come on upstairs into the teleporter tube, which brings you into this electronics store. And so I don't know if that's really apparent when you actually play the level, because it doesn't show you an animation getting over here, but you do actually end up right back near the safe room, near the opening walkway in this electronics store here, and then you bust through the wall into a kitchen store. There's a tangent out here, which I actually hardly ever see anyone take. Almost no one gets this gift box, but it's not required for any goals or anything. So then you come into another clothing store, and then out into the hall. Here's a movie theater. We've got some crazy queue lines and stuff coming up over here on the edge of the world. Through this hallway section here, and into this sort of eatery, which is the kind of like a little food court that is in conjunction with the Amazing Head, where you fight the Amazing Head zombie. There he is, sort of just hanging out there, or at least the marker for him. And that's pretty much all there is to this level. Like I said, originally the hallways were a lot narrower and needed to be widened. Of course, that was all levels that had nothing to do with Rolly. And then built on some at the beginning and rebuilt the arcade. So some of the things we wanted to originally do in this level that we didn't get a chance to was, we had a bunch of mini games planned for the arcade. We had a movie theater planned, and we took the movie theater. Well, actually, we never even built the movie theater. We decided not to do the movie theater and to do the Amazing Head instead. And then also down here, this coffee shop and these stores to the bottom here all used to be part of the level. And you would come out through, you smashed through this window right here into this hallway. You came up around, and you actually went in a full circle around this middle part this way, and then back out, and it just took too long. So we removed this part of the level, we moved the coffee shop as far as a playable space, and just sort of went with an alternate layout with the teleport pipes, because the teleport pipes didn't exist. So now let's take a look at this Easter egg here. So right now I've got all the floors selected. And if I quickly invert my selection, I can. So the first pseudo Easter egg is, of course, the areas of the level that were cut out that you can still sort of see over here. The second Easter egg, view, hide selected, may start to become more apparent now. So once you get out of the safe room down to this area, you might see that there is sort of a C-shaped pattern here, which is open at an angle. And then the floor is sort of these round, almost like pill-shaped objects that lead up to this letter A looking guy here. I mean, it's definitely the letter A. Certainly the level isn't haunted. There's no ghosts here, if you get my drift. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. So yeah, arcade level, we built some interesting stuff into the floor, which should really be coming together now, where you can see, you know, you've got this over here, and the dots, and the A structures. I don't think I need to spell it out for you. So yeah, that is the second level of the mall, the Mandatory Fun Zone Part 2. And let me get my filter set up. Actually, you don't need to stay here for that. I'm going to reset. I'm going to start recording the video for the next level, and hopefully I'll see you there. Alright, bye.